Welcome back, folks. It's Chuck Penzien with the Penzien Legal Group, your estate and business planning attorney. Want to do another video as sort of a follow-up to one I did the other day, where we mentioned that it was the first of the year, so Happy New Year. And it's always a good time at the first of the year or at some other time that jogs your memory to review your estate plan. So one of the questions we sometimes get from potential clients is, well, my documents are pretty old, so do I have to change anything? And that is that depends. First of all, if there's obviously something that needs to be changed, and then it's a good time to amend them, or to replace them, or to change them to whatever we need to do, depending on what the document is. Second of all, in terms of powers of attorney and patient advocate forms or living wills or powers of attorney for healthcare, depending on what they're called in your plan. Some of those documents, we've had trouble getting them accepted by either banks or credit unions or sometimes even medical providers if they're older than, say, 9 or 10 years old. So as a practice, I generally suggest people take a very hard look at your documents if they're that old, with respect to just those couple of documents. You know, a will does not need to be updated if there isn't anything to change. I mean, that's set in stone, unless you have to make changes to either the personal representative or how you want to dispose of the property or things of that nature. But powers of attorney and living wills and patient advocate forms. We've found that those who need to see them, banks, credit unions, financial institutions, medical providers, hospitals, things of that nature, they generally don't like to, they view them with skepticism if they're older than about 10 years old. So if your documents are getting up to 8, 9, 10 years old, it might be a good idea to sort of refresh them. And that's pretty straightforward. We just prepare new documents, make sure they're current with the law. We've had some changes in the law, but we bring them up to date, make sure that your advocates or your agents are the appropriate people. And that's a fairly inexpensive process in terms, not like redoing an entire estate plan. Certainly nothing that in depth. So if you have documents that are older or that might need refreshing, contact me and we can sit down and discuss them. We can go through the documents. We can look at what you've got and figure out whether or not it's a good idea to change them or to update them, or if there's going to be changes in the near future that maybe we want to wait and do it in a year or so. But I'd be happy to sit down and talk to you. My contact information is in the description of this video. You can send me an email, give me a call, whatever's easiest for you. Check out our website if you want to know more information about my firm. And I'd be happy to sit down and talk to you about any of your estate planning needs, whether it's a refresh, review, or an entire redo, or to get started if you haven't done anything up till this point. So again, thanks for watching. Push like, subscribe, do all those wonderful things with the videos at the bottom. It helps get this information out to other folks that might be similarly situated or might be looking at this information as well. Again, so thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.